Well, my friends, it finally came. After delays and delays, we got The Legend of Zelda, official Legend of Zelda, hardcover, complete official guide, collector's edition. We're going to go through at least some of it here in this video, show you guys what it looks like. If you want to order your own, I'll leave an affiliate link down in the comments below for Amazon. If you do order through that link, I will get a little bit of a kickback. It helps me out. No extra cost for you. If you don't want to use that link, just look it up on your own. It's completely fine. No worries there at all. Yeah, so we're going to go through this. I've been waiting so long. Okay, I got this kind of top-down camera angle that we're going to be looking at here. And take a look at it, maybe not page by page, but like I said, at least a chunk of it. So I'm trying a little bit of a new setup. I got this stool. I didn't feel like setting up a table, but then I realized that my floor is very dirty. I need to vacuum it. And I have a bunch of cables in the way. So just ignore that. Let's focus on the center of the screen and crack this thing open. So first things first, again, complete official guide, collector's edition. You got all the Sony insignia stuff and whatnot here. Hold on here. Let me, okay, there you go. I think it's in focus now. So yeah, we got the, Legend of Zelda, complete official guide. Again, if you look at the front, this is a swirly stool too, so I can swirl it around and go like that and give you guys a little bit of vertigo. Yeah, so we got the decayed Master Sword on the front there. It's, I guess, slightly shiny, holographic and whatnot. We got the, you know, the logo where Link goes for the Zonai Shrine and places his hand. We got that on the back, so that's really cool. So let's go ahead and crack it open. Ooh, we got the Triforce, which, well, the Hylian Crest, which we don't really see the Triforce itself besides, I guess, in the, you know, the Hylian Crest and whatnot. So this is made by the Piggyback team. No paraglider required. They got a little bit of a kind of a heads up there. There's a quick start guide. There's contents. If you want to see the contents, you can see that right here. Let me just kind of center this a little bit more. So basically, so we've got the game structure, the commands, the on-screen display, the navigation, landmarks, and points of interest. We have the depths, abilities, puzzles, combat, resources, character progression, cooking, weather, and elements. We have a companion section, which has to do with all the major locations. I should warn you, there's probably going to be some spoilers in here. I mean, I'm sure you've beaten the game by now, but anyways, just warning on that. You're gonna be spoiled probably. I don't know. We're just gonna kind of be going through this randomly. So main quest section, we have a shrines section, which I've already done all that, but it's nice to have it. I mean, I wish this would have came out closer to launch, man. Side adventures, side quests, atlas, inventory, bestiary or whatever. We have an index. We have a bunch of stuff, man. So we have like kind of like a navigation sort of quick start guide, getting started, playthrough guidance, individual quest solutions, navigation and discovery, items and systems, monster analysis, different things like that, which is really cool. And then we got a little bit of a primer explaining kind of the ins and outs, the basis of the game, the commands, right? How to you know, control the game, on-screen display. So if you need help with that, you got that in there as well. Excuse me, goodness, having a hard time clearing my throat today. Landmarks, points of interest. You know, it talks about map markers, the depths, different abilities that you obviously have, the Zonai abilities. Talks about combat, how to do that. Elemental weapons, lights of blessing, what to do with that. Again, we pretty much went through all this stuff on the channel. Like, I have 95 plus Tears of the Kingdom guides. So if you need help with anything, there's a good chance that I probably already have it up on the channel. Hold on, this is not focused. Let me focus it again. Yeah, so like I was saying, we got a lot of guides. So I forget if I made a playlist for it. If I didn't make a playlist, I'm gonna try to make a playlist and have it linked down in the description below if I can, just for ease of use. If you want to see all of our Tears of the Kingdom content here on the channel, I think I do, but I don't know. If I don't, then like I said, I have to make one. Cooking, all that stuff. There's a companion, which kind of talks about, you know, a bunch of different stuff, like talks about the hearts, the stamina wheel, defense rating, energy cell. I mean, there is a lot in here. I'm gonna have to like go through it, you know, a little bit more in depth on my own time and try to see, you know, what's going on here. But We got even coordinates, right? If you want to see notable landmarks, the Gerudo Canyon Stable, Skyview Tower, you literally have the exact coordinates, like, minus 2432, and then minus 2178, and then 0307. I mean, you can literally find different locations just by looking at the coordinates in here. So it's super useful, super handy, man. I really like that. Anyways, goes a bunch, through a bunch of different stuff. Step-by-step walkthrough. What is this? Of what? The Great Sky Island. So we got a little bit of a step-by-step walkthrough of the Sky Island. So again, if you're kind of going through your playthrough, you can kind of, see all the bits and pieces about that. Again, we've already done this. We have all the sages and whatnot. Sage of water, sage of fire, which includes the temples, which I'm going to try to kind of skip through as best as I can. Of course, we have like kind of the main game ending, and then we have the shrines. So for example, we have the Orokium shrine, if I'm pronouncing it right. It has the coordinates, the Atlas zone. So it says see page 315 for information on that. So it would be C1. Let's see if we can find 315 real quick and show you what that would be like. So if we go over to 315, right here. So 315. So I guess this is kind of like the, C1. So it shows you, this is the section of that map. So this is, I guess, this is the surface map, and it shows you zoomed in sections. And on this side, it shows you kind of like a grid, A1, and it tells you what page to find each section. So for C1, if you go to 315, you're like, okay, this is C1, but this is zoomed in. How do I get there? Well, you go over here. You look, okay, where's C1? Where's C1? Where's C1? Oh, C1's up here. Okay, so I know it's in this section of the map. I gotta zoom into that square, and when I get closer, when I zoom in, it's gonna look like this. So super useful, man. This is really good. This is really good. I love this thing. Anyway, so details on the shrines, and it tells you, it walks you through every single step of the shrine. If you want that. If you don't want that, if you just want to find the locations, then just use the coordinates, find the location. And you're pretty much golden. You're pretty much good to go, and whatnot. So yeah, if you need help with that, then it does that. So all the shrines, we have all of that. We have what else do we have? This is still shrines. We have the Hebra region, the Serenade to a Great Fairy, which again we've done that on the channel. So we pretty much have all of these guides already up for you guys. If you want a video walkthrough, we got you covered, man. Come on now, you know how we do it here. All right, we got you covered. The bubble gems. This is where things get interesting. I've yet to get them all because I just haven't felt like it. But it literally tells you all the bubble frog directory. So we have everything, all the caves. How do you find them? Well, this is the coordinates. And then you have a page number corresponding if you need to find more details within that. So that kind of goes back to the Atlas map we were looking at just a second ago. Very nice. So again, you can find everything. I mean, this is literally a complete guide. I mean, listen, we've seen look, the complete official guide. It's complete, man. There, like, anything you need to know about Tears of the Kingdom is in here. So if you're debating it, oh, should I get it? I've already beaten the game. Maybe I've done a lot of the stuff. Well, there's probably a lot of stuff you're gonna find in here that you didn't know. A lot of stuff that's going to be discoverable because this guide is now out. So it's definitely going to help. You got the village maps, you got all of the depths, you got everything. Everything's in here. Look at this. Everything, right? Everything. We got an overview of the Great Sky Islands, right? Like added effects. Extra hearts. So how do you get extra hearts? Materials that will give you extra hearts: big hardy radish, big hardy truffle, hardy bass, hardy salmon, hardy lizard. If it has hardy in it, it's gonna give you hearts. So we got all of that information right there at our disposal, which is really nice. So we know exactly how. You might not know all these different things, right? What if I want stamina recovery? Well, right here, here's the materials that are going to give us stamina recovery. I know restless crickets will do that. So it gives you all of that. And again, remember we went through the beginning in the contents. There's a a cooking section. So the cooking section will again go through in depth with you where you can find all this different stuff. Again, farming. If you want to farm certain stuff, right? There's ore farming. It gives you locations and all that. It's crazy, man. It's absolutely insane. We're not even close to done yet. Well, yeah, well, yes and no. Look at this right here. Okay, so we got weapons, right? Goes through all the weapons. Fusion. Okay, it talks about fusion, all the different kinds of fusion, the property, the applications, the attachments that will make it that kind. So for cutting, crushing, elemental, whip, bouncy, guster, soaring, like everything. This is so in depth. It is absolutely insane. We have one-handed weapons. We have a list of every single weapon you could possibly ever want in the game. We have a list of all the materials that you could ever possibly want to discover in the game. Look at this, material after material. We have cooking. Okay, we have categories, right? We got hardy, energizing, enduring, chili. We have subcategories, whether it's seafood, shellfish, veggie, radish, carrot, pumpkin, you know, etc., etc. Look at this, recipes. You want every single recipe in the game, okay? You want every single recipe in the game. Look at this. Here's one page going up to 100. Here's two more pages. Sorry, that's 4 pages. The other one is 2. Going up to 200. Okay. There's more, isn't there? And there's another page. So there's 220 recipes in the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. We know that now. And then there's Zonai devices. It goes through all the Zonai devices. How to craft different ones. Okay, look. You literally have every combination to craft all of these different kind of main sort of devices. Obviously, you get creative with it, as many people have. There's key items, right? It talks about all the amiibo over here, the mini games, right? If you want to find all the different mini games, and what do you get? What do you get for a reward? Well, it shows you here. It shows you, like, dude, this is so insanely thorough. You guys need it, man. You guys need this kind of guide. It's crazy. All the enemies, what they drop, their typical habitat. Like, it's crazy, man. Look at all this. It's nuts. It tells you recommended tactics to beat certain enemies. All these different likes, right? The sludge like, the rock like, the ice like, the shock like, the like. You know, it's crazy. Sub bosses, everything. The flux constructs, the taluses, the Hinoxes, the Lionels, the Gleeox, the bosses. Wait, spoiler warning. This section contains spoilers if you have yet to complete the main storyline. I'm pretty sure everything we just went through with the dungeon stuff contains spoilers, but it does talk about rematches, which we've talked about before. That is possible in the depths. I told you guys there's going to be spoilers. Talks about all the different dragons and their paths. So we have the paths of the look, you want to know all the paths for the dragons? It's right here. Look, here you go. Screen cap it if you want. It's right there. It tells you duration factor, sell price for all of the parts, all the dragon loops and whatnot. It's all here. It's crazy. It's so thorough. It's so absolutely thorough. So we have like the dark blue line for when it's in the depths, and then it comes out, and it's the, you know, the light blue line for when it's on the surface. That's nuts, man. That's very, very detailed. Then we have an index. So we just got a little bit of an index at the end, and that's pretty much it. And then the credits right here. So look, I only kind of skimmed through this thing, but this thing is fantastic. I'm so glad I picked it up just for collecting purposes. Even you know, even if I had 100% knowledge on the game, which I don't think I would because the game is very in depth, I would still want to pick this up because this is a cool collector's item, especially, you know, if you're a Zelda fan. So let me know what you thought in the comments below. I wanted to take you guys through a chunk of this, show off what you can expect from this collector's guide, and you know, you guys can decide from there whether that's something you want to purchase or not. Like I said, I'll leave an affiliate link down in the comment section below, or description below, if you guys want to purchase it and help the channel out at the same time for no extra cost, or just feel free to look it up yourself and get it wherever you want. But I think this thing is amazing. I'm glad I picked it up. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this one, leave a like, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys soon in another one. Tell your friends, game on. I'll see you guys later.